Hello, so this is my 2014 Police Interceptor Utility. I bought it at a local public auction, and my winning bid was a shockingly low $800. So with fees and out the door, it came to $1,050, and it was $75 to get it home. So for $1,125, I have this running, driving car in my driveway. Well, okay. It does start, and it does go into gear. What it also does is overheat. So I'm thinking it's a fuel pump, and we'll get into that later. Let's go through some of the finer details. With it being a police interceptor utility, it has an internal clock, and it counts total engine hours and idle hours. So I'm sure some people will have some comments about this. It is kind of high for idle hours. This was badged as a fire truck, fire department owned police interceptor utility. However, upon closer inspection of the actual car, it doesn't photograph, but you can see where old decals were that said call 911, or like a round badge that seemed like a police logo. So my understanding is this probably was a police vehicle that was then transferred over to the Rockport Fire Department, and now it's in my possession. So there's 6 codes on. 5 of them are evap codes that were cleared and went away, and one is a scary P1299 air fuel metering. Doing some quick Googling, this is real bad, means the engine had some sort of over temperature event happen and potentially cooked off, but could also be fine. It also could just mean that it was getting too hot and then the person pulled over responsibly. So we're just going to ignorantly believe that is the case for now. So I had the car idling in the driveway, letting it get up to temperature, and unfortunately it did start overheating, and then there is a convenient little puddle of coolant, which lines up well with a YouTube video I found, which I will link here. My understanding is that, this water pump is shot, which is a little sad because it is a massive repair job. What does that mean? Well, I think it'll be about $200 in parts and tools I'll need to buy, and from there, it'll be about 16 hours of labor to fully take apart the engine, remove everything and the timing chain to replace this internal water pump. The pump on the Ford Police Interceptor is driven by the timing chain, so this is some pretty major engine surgery. Thankfully, I am young enough to know how to Google things correctly. So through sheer will, Google, YouTube videos, and Reddit, we will persevere through this and figure it out. I'm also going to keep this, kind of series going with total costs and how much I've spent on some stuff. Getting the car home from the auction through all their fees and towing was $1,125. And then I got plates for this car registered and got the title transferred to my name at my town hall, and that was $156. The running total is now $1,281. So now looking at an all-in price as of now of $1,570. And there's still a few things I know I want to get still. Before I drain the oil, I want to run a bottle of engine cleaner through it. I know mixed reviews on that. Some people like it, some people don't. I've never used it. I don't think it could hurt at this point. If I'm already taking everything apart, might as well try to get a little bit of the sludge out if that does anything. And I also need a better jack stand, unfortunately. Have some little ones, and I need a new jack. Shit. Well, in Harbor Freight we trust.